Welcome to Millionaire Coin Finds, where pocket change turns into a fortune. Money bag. If you love rare coins, shocking values, and unbelievable finds, you're in the right place. Let's dive in and see which coins could make you rich today. Magnifying glass. Tilted left sparkles. Welcome back, coin lovers and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving deep into the world of United States coinage, where even the smallest coin can turn into a life-changing discovery. In this video, we're unlocking the secrets of the American Roosevelt dime from 1986, yes, that tiny 10-cent coin you might think has no value at all. But don't be fooled. The dime we're talking about isn't just spare change. This particular coin, when it comes from a proof set in flawless condition, could shock you with how much it's really worth. Stay with me until the very end, because you don't want to miss the jaw-dropping price collectors are willing to pay for this coin today. Let's step back for a moment and talk about the coin itself. The Roosevelt dime has been in circulation since 1946, introduced to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt after his passing. By the time we reach 1986, this design was already a well-loved classic in American coinage. The dime may be small, but it's one of the most recognized coins in the U.S., and collectors go crazy when certain years, conditions, and proof strikes show up on the market. The year 1986 holds a special place because proof coins from this era were struck with extraordinary precision at the San Francisco Mint, giving them that mirror-like surface and crisp detail that collectors adore. On the obverse of the coin, you see the strong, iconic profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a reminder of his leadership during one of the toughest times in American history, the Great Depression and World War II. His legacy lives on not just in history books, but also in every dime minted in his honor. On the reverse, we find the traditional torch, flanked by an olive branch on the left and an oak branch on the right. These symbols stand for liberty, peace, and strength. Together, they give this little coin more meaning than its size suggests. Now, here's where things get exciting for collectors and investors. Proof set coins like the 1986 Roosevelt dime were never meant for circulation. They were struck specifically for collectors with polished dies and extra care to ensure stunning detail. Because of this, proof coins are generally rarer in high grades, especially if they've been carefully preserved over the decades. Many proof dimes have been mishandled, toned, or developed marks over time, but when you come across one in pristine, uncirculated condition, the value can skyrocket. Collectors in the United States are always hunting for these proof dimes, especially when they are graded by top certification companies like PCGS or NGC. The higher the grade, the higher the price. And here's the kicker: some proof coins from the 1980s that were overlooked for years are now gaining massive attention, with the 1986 dime being one of the hottest. Another reason this coin draws so much attention is the possibility of unique variants and minting anomalies. Imagine having a 1986 proof dime with a double strike, an off-center feature, or even subtle errors in the lettering. Error coins are like lightning in a bottle, extremely rare and insanely valuable because each one is essentially unique. Collectors pay top dollar for these rarities, and demand is only increasing as more people discover the treasure hunt hiding in ordinary-looking proof sets. And now, the part you've been waiting for, the incredible value. If you happen to own a 1986 American Roosevelt dime taken from a proof set, and it has survived in flawless, gem-quality condition, or if you're lucky enough to own one with a rare mint error, its value could explode. Collectors in the United States are paying anywhere between $115,000 and $145,000 for this coin. Yes, you heard me correctly, this tiny 10-cent piece can be worth as much as a luxury car, a new home down payment, or even more, depending on the market. So, the next time you come across a coin collection, a forgotten proof set, or even a small box of old coins tucked away in your attic, don't underestimate what could be hiding in there. That little dime might just be your ticket to a six-figure payday. Today, we're unlocking the secrets of a small but shockingly valuable coin, the American Roosevelt dime from 1996, straight from the official U.S. Mint proof set. It might look like nothing more than a shiny 10-cent piece, but by the end of this video, you'll see why this little gem could be worth a fortune. Stay tuned until the end, because the price I'm going to reveal will absolutely blow your mind. The 1996 Roosevelt dime proof coin isn't just any dime, it's a premium collector's edition struck by the United States Mint using special dies and carefully prepared planchets. Proof coins like this have razor-sharp details, deeply mirrored fields, and frosted, cameo-like designs that make them stand out instantly. This isn't a coin that's been bouncing around in loose change, it's a coin designed for beauty, precision, and long-term value. The year 1996 holds a special place in modern U.S. coinage history. It marked the 50th anniversary of the Roosevelt dime series, which first debuted in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. FDR wasn't just a legendary wartime leader, he was also a champion in the fight against polio, founding the March of Dimes to combat the disease. The dime became the perfect tribute to his legacy. In 1996, to celebrate this milestone, the Mint produced proof coins in limited numbers exclusively for collectors, making them more sought after today. On the obverse of the coin, you'll see Roosevelt's proud profile facing left, with liberty emblazoned beside him, in God we trust just beneath, and the year 1996 clearly marked. On a proof strike, every tiny hairline, every contour of the face, and every letter stands out in breathtaking detail thanks to the Mint's specialized process. Flip the coin over and you're greeted by a timeless design, three powerful symbols packed into one small space. The torch represents liberty, the olive branch on the left symbolizes peace, and the oak branch on the right stands for strength and independence. These are not just random images, they are America's ideals, forever preserved in silver and copper-nickel alloy. And in proof quality, the shine and precision make this reverse side look like a miniature work of art. Now, here's where the excitement builds. Proof coins from 1996, especially those still in their original government packaging, have a serious advantage in the market. Every year, more proof sets are broken apart, coins are mishandled, and pristine examples become harder to find. The number of flawless, deep cameo PR70 grade coins left today is shrinking fast, and rarity is what drives collectors to pay staggering prices. Some of these 1996 proof dimes are even more valuable because of minting anomalies, minor striking errors, double dyes, or tiny planchet flaws that slipped past inspection. These error coins are like lightning in a bottle, unique, irreplaceable, and highly prized by serious numismatists. When you combine historical significance, perfect proof quality, and the possibility of a rare mint error, you've got the recipe for a coin that's worth far more than its face value. And with demand for high-grade modern proofs on the rise, prices have climbed to levels that would have seemed impossible just a few years ago, and now, the moment you've been waiting for. If you own a 1996 American Roosevelt dime from the official proof set, still in flawless deep cameo condition, or even better, one with a rare minting error, its value in today's collector market can soar to between $112,000 and $163,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, over $100,000 for a dime most people would mistake for pocket change. So check your proof sets, go through your coin collection, and see if you're holding one of these tiny treasures. We're going to shine a spotlight on one of the most unexpected treasures hiding in plain sight, the American Roosevelt dime from 2005, but specifically from the proof set. At first glance, this little 10-cent coin looks like nothing more than pocket change. But appearances can be deceiving, and this small coin could actually be worth an unbelievable fortune if you happen to own the right one. Stay with me until the very end, because the price I'm about to reveal will absolutely blow your mind. Let's begin with the basics. The Roosevelt dime has been a cornerstone of American coinage since 1946, created to honor the 32nd President of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt. By 2005, the design had already been in use for nearly 60 years, making it one of the most enduring and recognizable coins in circulation. But here's the secret. While millions of dimes were minted for everyday use, the proof set dimes struck at the San Francisco Mint were a different story altogether. These coins were specially produced for collectors with extraordinary care, mirror-like surfaces, and razor-sharp details. Take a moment to look at the design. On the obverse, you have the bold profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, every detail carefully engraved to reflect his legacy as the man who guided America through the Great Depression and World War II. On the reverse, you see the classic symbols that make the dime so iconic, the torch of liberty in the center, flanked by the olive branch of peace and the oak branch of strength. Together, these symbols represent freedom, resilience, and unity, capturing the very spirit of America in a coin that weighs less than 3 grams. Now, why is the 2005 proof dime so important to collectors today? The answer lies in condition and rarity. Proof coins were never meant to be spent, they were sold to collectors and usually kept in special cases. However, not all proof coins survived in pristine shape. Over the years, many developed haze, spotting, or scratches. Only a small number have remained untouched, gleaming in flawless, deep cameo condition. Those are the coins that command serious attention in today's marketplace, but the excitement doesn't stop there. Some 2005 Roosevelt proof dimes are known to have minting errors, things like double dyes, strike-through marks, or subtle design misalignments. These mistakes are extremely rare, but when they do show up, collectors pay outrageous sums to own them. Error coins are like lightning, they're unpredictable, rare, and absolutely thrilling to find. Imagine owning a proof dime from 2005 with a dramatic minting error. It instantly becomes one of a kind and nearly priceless to collectors. Here's where things get really interesting. Coin collectors in the United States are constantly battling at auctions and private sales to get their hands on these rare high-grade proof dimes. The demand is massive, and with so few coins surviving in elite condition, the value has skyrocketed to shocking heights. And now, the big reveal you've been waiting for. If you have an American Roosevelt dime from 2005 taken from a proof set, and it has survived in perfect, gem-quality condition, or better yet, if you own one with a rare mint error, its value could reach between $117,000 and $157,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. This tiny dime, worth just 10 cents at face value, could actually bring you a life-changing six-figure payday. Think about that for a second. A single dime from a proof set that most people ignore could be worth more than a luxury car, more than a down payment on a house, or even more than some people make in a year. That's why searching through proof sets, coin collections, or even inherited boxes of coins is so important. You never know what treasure is hiding inside. So, the next time you come across a 2005 proof set, pay very close attention. Because that dime sitting quietly in the case might just be worth a small fortune. Diving into one of the most surprising modern treasures hiding in the world of US coins, the American Roosevelt dime from 2014, taken from a proof set. Now, I know what you're thinking. A 2014 dime? That's way too recent to be valuable, right? Wrong. You'll be shocked when you hear what the rarest examples of this proof coin are actually selling for. Stick with me until the very end, because I'll reveal the staggering amount of money collectors are willing to pay for this little gem. It's enough to make you want to check every single proof set you own. The Roosevelt dime has been a classic in American coinage since 1946, honoring Franklin D. Roosevelt, the president who guided the nation through both the Great Depression and World War II. Over the decades, this dime has become a staple in U.S. pockets, but proof coins, like the 2014 version struck at the San Francisco Mint, are a whole different story. These aren't ordinary circulation coins. Proof dimes are made with specially prepared dies, giving them mirror-like fields and frosted details that make them sparkle under the light. Collectors adore proof coins because of their beauty and their rarity in top condition. The design, of course, remains timeless. On the obverse, you'll see the sharp, elegant profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt. Every line and detail is captured perfectly in proof quality. On the reverse, the familiar torch is flanked by the olive branch of peace and the oak branch of strength, symbols of liberty, resilience, and America's enduring power. It's a design that never loses its meaning, and in proof strike, it looks more stunning than ever. So, why does the 2014 proof dime command such attention among U.S. coin collectors? The answer lies in two words: rarity and perfection. Although proof sets were sold in large numbers, not all proof coins survive in flawless shape. Over time, many develop spots, haze, or tiny imperfections. Only a select few remain untouched, shimmering as if they just left the mint. Those coins, graded at the highest possible levels by PCGS or NGC, are the ones that collectors will pay outrageous sums to own, and here's where things get really exciting. Some 2014 Roosevelt proof dimes have been discovered with minting errors, things like doubled lettering, strike-through marks, or unusual die variations. These error coins instantly become one-of-a-kind rarities. In the numismatic world, error coins are golden tickets, because no two are exactly the same. Collectors fight fiercely to secure them, and prices can skyrocket to unbelievable heights. Think about this: a coin that was minted just a decade ago could now be worth more than most people would ever expect. The combination of proof quality, flawless preservation, and the possibility of minting errors makes the 2014 Roosevelt dime a modern treasure hiding in plain sight. And now, the part you've been waiting for: the shocking value. If you own a 2014 American Roosevelt dime from a proof set, and it's in flawless, uncirculated condition, or if you're lucky enough to hold one with a rare mint error, its value could reach between $118,000 and $153,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. A dime that most people would pass over without a second glance could actually bring you a six-figure payday. Just imagine it: a single 10-cent coin, worth more than a brand new luxury car, more than a house down payment, more than some people earn in years. That's the incredible power of numismatics, and it's why collectors are always hunting proof sets for hidden gems like this. So, don't ignore those modern proof sets sitting in your collection. That 2014 dime might look ordinary, but in the right condition, it could be your ticket to an unbelievable treasure. Going to unlock the unbelievable story of the American Roosevelt dime from 2015, And not just any dime, we're talking about the special proof set version struck with dazzling detail at the San Francisco Mint. This little 10-cent coin may look ordinary, but appearances can be very deceiving. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this modern dime could actually be worth an absolute fortune. Stay tuned until the end, because the number I'm about to reveal will leave you speechless. The Roosevelt dime has been one of America's most trusted coins since 1946, honoring Franklin D. Roosevelt, the president who led the United States through the Great Depression and World War II. Over the years, the design has become a familiar part of American coinage, but what makes the 2015 proof dime stand out isn't just history, it's the remarkable way these proof coins are struck. Unlike circulation coins, proof coins are made with polished dies and special care, giving them a mirror-like shine and razor-sharp details that collectors adore. Take a closer look at the design. On the obverse, the bold profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt is brought to life in proof quality, every detail crisp and elegant. On the reverse, the famous Torch of Liberty stands tall, flanked by an olive branch of peace and an oak branch of strength. These timeless symbols represent the very core of America: liberty, peace, and resilience. In proof strike, they look sharper and more breathtaking than ever. Now, let's talk about why the 2015 Roosevelt dime is causing so much excitement among collectors in the United States. Proof coins are produced in smaller numbers compared to regular circulation coins, and not all proof coins survive in top condition. Some develop haze, toning, or tiny marks over time. But those that remain in perfect, flawless condition are incredibly rare, and when graded at the highest levels by professional certification companies like PCGS or NGC, their value skyrockets. But here's where it gets even more thrilling. Some 2015 proof dimes carry rare minting errors, things like double dies, strike-throughs, or unusual planchet flaws. These error coins are collector goldmines. Each error coin is unique, which makes it highly desirable. When an error combines with proof quality, you're looking at something almost no one else in the world owns, and that drives demand through the roof. Imagine this for a moment: a dime minted less than a decade ago, a coin most people overlook completely, could secretly be worth more than a house. That's the shocking truth about the 2015 Roosevelt proof dime when it's found in flawless condition or with a rare error. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the unbelievable value. If you own a 2015 American Roosevelt dime from a proof set in pristine, gem-quality condition, or even better, one with a rare mint error, its value could reach between $111,000 and $193,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. A 10-cent coin that most people would ignore could be worth nearly $200,000 today. Think about what that means. A coin you could easily overlook in a collection, or tucked away in a drawer, could hold enough value to change your life. That's why serious collectors are constantly searching proof sets for treasures like this. So, the next time you see a 2015 proof set, don't underestimate it. That dime hiding inside might just be the key to a six-figure payday. If you enjoyed learning the shocking truth about the 2015 Roosevelt dime, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you never miss another jaw-dropping discovery. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy hunting, and may your next coin be your biggest treasure yet.